What is going on, you guys, and welcome to Gamers Land. It is your boy Gamers, and we're gonna switch it up a little bit today. So as you can see, today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I feel like I started making videos without like truly introducing myself. Obviously, you guys know, and all you know about me is that my name is Gamers. You're always going to see me in the comic book auctions, except for these last 2 weeks. I spent a lot of money on comics, and I'm not just a collector. I collect certain things that just look good to me. But other than that, most of the time, I'm a reseller. I buy comics to resell, and I spent a lot of dough. So I'm trying to get rid of some books before I actually dump more money into it. So you really haven't seen me in the auctions lately. So what in God's green earth was that? Anywho, so I figured what better way of introducing myself than doing something that I love to do. And before you guys caught me on auctions and anything that had to do with comic books and a lot of collectibles, I really wasn't into it. I was always a big gamer. I started gaming when I was a kid. I mean, I remember the Super Nintendo. I remember the Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, all of that good stuff, man. I was really big into Mario, Donkey Kong, things like that. There was a game I used to love. It was like I was trying to do some Call of Duty stuff there. So anyway, I remember every time I want to talk. Anywho, so I remember a game that I don't understand what's happening today. I remember a game I used to play. It was like a skateboard. I don't want to say skate. Yeah, I guess it was skateboard and rollerblading. Really cool game that used to be on the... I want to say it was on a Nintendo, maybe on a Sega. No, it was definitely Nintendo. Yeah, but I used to love the game. Play it all the damn time. As I started getting older, obviously games started changing. I remember when the PlayStation 2 came out, and they had so many raw games for it, and I used to enjoy them all. I mean, I used to play it all the time, especially PS1 as well. But then the PS3 came out. Ooh. And once the PS3 came out, I mean, you're talking Call of Duty. And come on, get up there. I remember one of the first Call of Duties that I personally played was Modern Warfare 2. That was one of the first games that I honestly ever played myself, and I fell in love with it. Something about just competing against other people, and you're able to talk to people that are nowhere around you. To me, that was great. I mean, you were always used to the whole split screen with your family if you're playing a game, but I feel like Call of Duty changed that completely. Yeah, other games did it as well, but that was for sure one of my first game that just was a game changer for me and the whole gaming thing. And I got onto it pretty freaking quick. Got really good, honestly. Then Black Ops came out, and I mean, once the Call of Duty games just started coming, I was just hooked. I mean, I was a straight gamer. Not, come on, guys. I'm getting so distracted by the game and trying to talk that I'm not even paying attention. So I'm just going to take this off, because if I keep listening to the game, I'm not going to be able to pay attention to what it is that I want to say, because all I keep hearing is the dang noise, and I keep getting distracted. So, yeah, the Call of Duty games completely changed my outlook on everything. So I just started gaming like crazy. And then let's talk about Battlefield. Then Battlefield came out, and you had Bad Company 2. I didn't play that till later on. The first game that I played from Battlefield was Battlefield 3, and that was another game changer for me. Just love the whole atmosphere of it. I love playing Battlefield 4. Battlefield 5 kind of fell off for me. I still want to get into playing it a little more, but honestly, I just didn't do much in Battlefield 5. I don't like games that are put in... I don't know what's up with my mouse there. My hand's too far away. I just keep getting creamed. I really was never into games where that were set in old times. It was just never my thing. So I just never really got into it, you know. Same thing with Call of Duty World at War. Never got into it. I played it just because other people had the game and it was new, but it was never something that I truly liked and wanted to get down on. So I'm just stuck by cars now. I don't know what's going on today, man. Maybe I'm just too distracted trying to make this video. But I guess what I'm trying to say is the whole point is I want you guys to know a little bit about me. So that's what I was doing. I was doing a lot of gaming. And as I was playing the gaming, I started missing a lot of the old systems that I had. Once newer H titles, which started getting boring for me, I changed up and started collecting a lot of old systems. I had ColecoVisions. These guys are just everywhere. Let's try one of their guns. Maybe it'll work better for me. And of course, we don't have it on here, but this is a better gun. So these guys are just everywhere. So I started collecting a bunch of old retro gaming systems, from Segas to ColecoVisions to Nintendo, Super Nintendos, and so on and so forth. And then I've always worked making good money, but then you always need more money. You know, you always want to feel like you have something that's yours and you're just not in a 9-to-5, you know, for somebody else. So I started checking out what retro gaming systems went for, and I decided to start flipping them. So I would sell my gaming systems, I'd buy more. I'd find them super cheap. Like I would find PlayStation 1s for like $5, and then I'd flip them for like 25. After I started flipping them, I noticed that it was a lot cheaper to get consoles that people either thought didn't work or they just had laying around they didn't want. And to them, like they always would say, that they just didn't work. That's what they would always say. And so I started buying them, and I started finding out that if I just took them apart and cleaned them, that a lot of the systems were actually pretty good. So after a quick clean, I would literally just clean them up, you know, put new thermal paste on them, whatever it is that I had to do, and I would sell them. And once I started selling video games, and I noticed that I was making, or video game consoles, and I noticed I was making a lot of good money, I decided to start collecting other things, and I started doing a coin collection, and I started selling those, a lot of silver dollars, things like that, and those things made me a killing. I mean, I'm talking, you know, if not almost $2,000 within a few months on eBay, and that's when I got hooked on selling on eBay. A little bit after that, my brother started getting into comics, which if you guys haven't realized yet or haven't paid attention to it yet, MLB Comics is my brother. He started getting into a lot of auctions. He'd sit there for part of the night just on auctions, show me a lot of the cool books he was getting, and little by little I started liking the covers. And not only did I start liking the covers, I started doing some research, and I saw that a lot of comics flip for some good money. So once I noticed that a lot of the comics start selling for good money, I was like, you know what, this is jackpot. Let me go ahead and start selling some comics. And that is honestly how I started getting on these auctions you guys see me on. So I started selling the comics, picking them up, and my first buy was freaking horrible. So my brother goes to this comic book store, and he had talked to the owner of the comic book store, and they asked him, hey man, you know, if we want to make a box of something, would you be cool on us making a box and buying it? You know, just filling up a small size box. And the guy was cool with it. He said, yeah, you know, that's fine. If that's what you guys want to do, you can come in here, do a random box of 100 books for $70. And I was like, okay, 100 books for $70. It's not bad, because I can sit here and flip that box of 100 for, you know, even at $1 a book, I make $30. So I know I do the legwork, but I'd flip them, you know. And the funniest thing is, like, this is where the whole situation went south, because the guy said, yeah, you know what I mean, get the 100 books, $70, all good. And then we get there, and I'm dishing through all the dollar bins, all the dollar boxes. I mean, tons. Marvel, DC. I mean, the guy had a ton. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and buy these 100 books. And when it comes time to where I almost have the box filled up, the guy actually has the nerve to say, you know, I usually sell those boxes for 70 if they're random. But if you're gonna sit here and pick through them out, he's like, you know, why don't we just do 150 books for 100? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, whatever, you know what I mean? Or he said fill up the box, so you can kind of feel like 150 in there somewhere in bag and board. And mind you, at the time, I didn't even know what a bag and board was. You know what I mean? So, and this is recent. This is all within a few months. So whatever. I'm like, yeah, you know, if that's what it's gonna be, then that's what it's gonna be. I'm like, let me go ahead and buy these 150 books for $100. because obviously the guy wasn't gonna. The guy wasn't about to change his mind on anything. So I'm like, whatever. I'll look at these guys. They always pop up out of everywhere. I'm like, whatever. Let me get the books. So I'm going through these dollar boxes, fill up the box, and the guy sells them to me. The guy sells them to me for $100. All dollar books. And at the time, I'm just looking for Spider-Man, X-Men. You know, I'm looking for all these popular titles that I think are gonna sell. So I grab them, bring them home, and I start trying to sell them. And I go onto eBay. I'm pricing the books out, and I start noticing that a lot of these books that I got, I mean, there's a reason why they're in the dollar bin. All of them immaculate condition. I mean, they were all near mint condition. But the most you're getting for each one of these books is like $2-3. So I'm like, whatever, you know, I'll sell mystery boxes. And on eBay, I noticed that a lot of people just don't like buying from new sellers on eBay, you know. So at that point, I felt stuck. You know what I mean? How do you just have enough bullets to shoot everybody? Your life is only halfway gone. Whatever. Anywho, so I saw that people don't like to buy off new people or trust new people. So I looked at it like, whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I decided to branch off and started selling on Mercari. Now, I don't mind Mercari. The only thing I don't like about Mercari, look at these guys. How do I freeze every time somebody's shooting me? You know what I mean? I just freeze up. And these guys just still run around. Anywho, that's another story. Big conspiracy. I always say that with the video games. It's always a conspiracy. So anyway, I started selling for Mercari. And the only thing I don't like about it is that Mercari likes to hold on to your funds until the transaction is complete and the buyer rates you, which, whatever, man. I mean, it is what it is. But when you're starting off as a new seller, I mean, now you're talking about dipping into your own funds to pay for shipping and all that other good stuff. So, like I said, it just wasn't my cup of tea, but I decided to do it. I started selling, waiting a few days. Everything seemed to be going cool. And so I started making some money. Selling books on eBay, first of all, is freaking horrendous. Everybody always wants to lowball you. If you know a book's going for $40, I normally throw it up there for like $10. You know what I mean? $15, $20. I'm gonna go lower than the competition, but I'm gonna outbeat the lowest sellers. You know what I mean? So that's my motto on eBay. So, but people lowball you so much that now, honestly, the only thing I sell on eBay is super expensive books. So if I have a nice key book that I know is worth some money, I'd rather sell it on eBay than Mercari, because people on Mercari don't like to shop and spend money. But at least big money, should I say? But with that being said, people on Mercari don't mind dishing little money, and they don't mind paying shipping either. So a lot of my dollar books, BS you not, I get anywhere from $5 to $8 a book plus shipping. And that's another thing I don't like about Mercari, is that they pretty much plan out what you're going to pay for shipping. They only have like 3 options, whereas on eBay, if I sell something, I can create my own shipping cost. And if the person wants to pay it, they pay, and I can still make a few dollars off shipping. So that's what I usually do. I usually try to make like $2 to $3 to $4 off my shipping, because I know people on eBay like to lowball you. So I just up the price on the. I usually up the price on the shipping so that I can make like $3-4. You know what I mean? On eBay off the shipping. So anywho, but that's, I don't even know why I'm talking about sales, because that's not what we're here for. We're here to learn about me. So from gamer to game console collector to seller, that's really where I was from. You know, I work a full-time job, 9 to 5, which is not a 9 to 5, it's more like a 7 to 5. It's like 10-hour days a lot of the time. And then I have 2 kids, a wife, married, happily married. Got 2 gorgeous kids. I have a 1 and almost 2-year-old boy. His birthday is in January, the end of January, January 31st. He was born when we had the coldest winter ever here in Chicago, where it got to like negative 27 degrees. So he, as you can tell, he loves the cold. Or you would expect he loves the cold. And then I have a newborn daughter, which is, she's about to be, if not a month. So She was born August 17th, so she's actually about to be older than me. She's about to be 2 months old. Little sweetheart, love her to death. But that's who I am. So I'm a father to full-time worker, and I'm a collector and seller. And the reason why I still consider myself a collector is because there are books that I do not plan on selling, that I plan on keeping for myself, for my own private collection, which is not a lot of them. Don't get me wrong. I'm very picky on what I like. And I'm not your collector of, hey, I'm collecting this because it's a key issue, or hey, I'm collecting this because, you know, I mean, it's worth a ton of money. No, I collect what I like. So if an art cover is nice, I'm gonna get it, and that's gonna be my private collection. I'm not here to collect every single Batman issue, every single Spider-Man issue. I'm so horrible with the mouse. I am such a console player, but I have to keep trying with this PC to play games. You loser. But yeah, man, that's a little bit about me. That's who I am. I know you guys catch us a lot on the auctions, and I definitely appreciate you guys for all the love you've shown so far. You know, I have to thank the man K Titus, because he has shown us so much love, always putting us on the shout out vids, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, because I've tried. I almost got like 5 guys there, man, getting it. I've tried a lot of times to make YouTube channels, and some of them are still up to this day. Where did this guy come from? Wow, hiding in the wall somewhere. I tried doing some. I don't understand. You guys are just hiding in every corner. I tried doing a lot of gaming channels before. I don't know. I guess back then they just didn't get that popular because I never know what to talk about. You know, even now, I know what I want to say and what I want to talk about. I want to talk about myself. I want to tell you guys about me, but it's very odd, I guess you can say, to speak into a camera and pour your feelings out, or speak to someone that's not directly in front of you, and you can have all these ideas in your head, have it all planned out, and then when you get on camera, you just go blank. Like, I've gone super blank, and I think that's why I started talking about selling on Mercari and eBay, and I get way off topic because it just gets odd, you know, and I guess that's something you have to get used to, but I've done a lot. I mean, when I was younger, I was super big into music. I was just looking over there for like 10 minutes. I was super big into music, so I would write and create my own songs, my own lyrics, and that kind of took a back seat. These guys are freaking ridiculous. I was the only one on my group that actually had, you know, besides, believe it or not, I'm not putting anything out there for other people, but a large majority of my friends did not really enjoy music, and if they did enjoy music, they didn't enjoy creating music. So I was pretty much solo on that. And you know, there's a few channels out there that if you kind of did your homework, you'd probably find them. Nothing great. I mean, this is before I had any type of money to have my own type of recording equipment or anything like that. So it was really just me in front of a laptop doing what I could do. I don't understand how these guys are just everywhere. It's just not cool. I'm gonna start using a conspiracy word and a cheating word in a minute. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna move. We're gonna test out our skills. These are my conspiracy thoughts, and this is how I do my stuff. But of course, now that I want to prove it, they're gonna be nowhere to be found. So anywho, that's what it was for a good while there. I really focused on a lot of music, and I enjoyed it. I mean, to this day, I guess I gotta have a few drinks in me because now I'm older, so I wish I could run around. Well, since I'm a lot older, it's just different to. You can't back me up there, homie. It's a lot different to get into things because you're like, man, I'm in my 30s. You're like, I'm in my 30s. It's like, do I really want to be messing around with music? But I love it. I love hip hop. I love R&B. I love rap. And so I really get into it still. Just the other weekend, I think it was on Friday, I did a new song, which I probably won't share anytime soon, but maybe one day. Yeah, man, so I guess a little bit about me is just that I enjoy playing games. I enjoy being with you guys in the auctions. It's super fun. The wallet might not always think it's fun, but to me, it's super fun. Literally just socializing with you guys, socializing with everybody on the panels. And it's something I've grown a lot of liking to. So I'm definitely going to be doing more of that. But like I said, I have to flip books. So maybe we can talk about something different when I play another game, huh? Switch it up a little bit. What about that? How about we switch over from getting to know me, which I hope you guys got to know me a little bit, and I hope it wasn't too much babble stuff. Like I said, it's just complicated to explain yourself in a way where you think people would care. Like, what is it that you guys want to know about me? You know, I think about those things right before I make a video like this, and I tell myself, like, what would they want to know about me? And it's super hard to think about it because we'll use this one. You know, for us, all of us here in this community, not knowing each other too well, I'm gonna have to get out of this lobby and start another one. Hey, Peanut, can you stop that? It's super distracting too. Because I got my dog over here humping his bed. You know what I mean? Literally humping his bed. So every time I look over, that's all I'm seeing. Super distracting, disgusting. We're gonna go ahead and just exit out of here real quick because I do not like the lobby I'm playing with. I feel like they're a bunch of cheaters, conspiracies. I'm telling you. Maybe it's just because I suck. Like I said, number one, I'm not a Counter-Strike player. Never been, but I love to hop on this game because I love the whole feel of it. You know what I mean? I like that it's something different from Call of Duty. And so I play it. But to me, it is a conspiracy. I don't like how people just pop up behind me. I don't like none of that. I'm a big rager. Super big rager. Not on camera, though. But to myself, in my own heart, in my soul, being real with me, I'm a freaking rager when it comes to playing these games. But like I was saying, it's super hard to kind of try to explain myself, or not even explain myself, just express myself of who I am and what I'm about when I don't know what whoever's watching this would want to hear. Like, you know, do you even care who I am? I guess those are the questions that really end up coming into your head. It's like, you know, do these people even care, or do they just enjoy talking to us because we're all doing the same things, into the same hobbies? And okay, so let's talk about their hobbies. You know what I mean? All our hobbies that we all have. And then at that point, it just gets a little thrown off because I'm like, I don't know enough about this hobby. I don't know enough about you guys' hobby. You know, I don't know what a good I don't know what the best books are. I can't believe I got that. I literally thought I was dead. I don't know what the best books are. I don't know what people are collecting. Like, MLV has done so much homework and pays so much attention to everything that he does on this comic stuff. Like, he knows what variant covers are hot. I really don't pay attention to any of that because, like I said, I come into the game, or into this, as a mind frame of a seller. So to me, it's not learning about everything. It's really learning what everything could be worth, I guess, in a way you can say. So I guess that's the first thing that comes into my mind before anything else. And so in that perspective of it, I guess I don't learn a lot, but I would love to learn. I would like to get to know what you guys enjoy the most out of these books, how you guys all fell in love with them. You know, yes, I was always into all the characters, you know, X-Men and Spider-Man and Batman. I remember watching those things, all of them, when I was a kid, and enjoying every bit of it. But I was more of the movie watcher and show watcher than I ever was a comic book reader. I guess truthfully, I just never liked reading. I can be honest. I think the only full book, honestly, I probably have ever read, and it's gonna sound silly, the only book I probably ever read fully, and I mean fully, was probably the Bible. I think that's one of the only things I've ever read 100% complete. How did I freeze? I hate when that happens. But yeah, that's probably the only book I've ever written fully. I've never, like I said, I've never opened a book unless it was for school when I was younger, that they would ask us to read, and I would read it because I was forced to read it. I guess in that form, nothing ever enticed me. And I keep saying it in all my videos, I'm going to pick up a comic one of these days and read it. Unfortunately, it's just hard to find the time. I mean, by the time I get off work after a 10-hour shift, I have to come home and split my time with my wife, my kids, and now I picked up the hobby of getting right back into YouTube, just because, like I said, I don't understand how this guy just got me. But I wish I could just flip these a certain way where I can only have one on and one off. I need to get a new headset. But yeah, it's super hard because I've always liked video editing, so I'm really big on it. And when I started making YouTube videos in the past, that's the reason why I made them. I only made them because, and I'm in last place, that's so embarrassing. I only made them because I used to love video editing. So whether it was some of my music or me gaming, I would just love the whole where I'm splitting scenes and adding effects and doing things like that, man. I actually enjoy that a lot. And I feel like with comics, it's a little easier because you're always buying, so you always got something to reveal. And I guess you're always learning something new about characters that you grew up loving to watch. So for me, I guess in a way, I just have to learn to I guess enjoy this hobby a bit more so that I can relate with you guys a bit more and so that I can have discussions with you guys. I always think about it and I'm like, what are you gonna do if, you know, for some reason, you shouldn't be able to spawn next to me. First of all, spawn points, you better fix them. I always think about like, what would you do if someone like Meta invited you on, or if someone like, you know, JB from Discovery Bay decided to say, hey man, I want to have you on a video or something, or if Big Will said, hey man, join me, let's chat it up. You know, I always think about what I would say and what I would do. And I feel like I would have nothing to relate to because I feel like if they asked me questions, I would just sound stupid. And I guess that's one of the fears of doing this YouTube thing, especially in the comics, because I don't have a lot of experience in them. But I guess in a way, I know it kind of sounds stupid. I guess I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of things either, though, because I like certain sports. I love watching football. I love watching basketball. But I'll be 100% honest with you, I don't follow it. Like, I don't know anyone's names. I can't tell you their stories, who they trained with, who they trained by. I can't tell you any of that because, I don't know, I guess in a way I feel like only real life things are important enough to know a lot about. And I feel like movies and games and athletes and things like that just aren't, like, my head shouldn't be filled with that stuff. I like real world stuff. I like to learn how to hustle, how to make money, how to, you know, take care of my kids and make sure they're raised right, how to find my true talents. You know what I mean? And I guess I'm not saying that. I guess I'm not saying that knowing those things isn't a talent, because honestly, my brain just can't compute them anyways and can't remember them. So in a way, I guess it is a talent, but it's just never been for me to take on so much information about something that is just something that I enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, I love making music, but it doesn't mean that I know every artist out there. I have a lot of favorite artists, and I can't tell you what town they're from, where they live, where they grew up on. None of it. You know what I mean? Unless it's like in a song that I heard, then whatever. You know what I mean? I'll remember it. I'll know it. But it's not anything that I personally say, hey, I need to know everything about this, man. You know what I mean? So I guess at the end of the day, all this blabbering is just to say that I hope one day I can bring. Oh shit, I'm dead. I guess it's pretty much to say that I hope I can bring more to the table eventually, content-wise, and if I can learn more about the things that you guys enjoy and love, I can speak on them more. I can do more things that you guys will enjoy to talk about because I can make you guys feel like a part of it. But for now, I guess all I pretty much have is to show off the things that I do get, the things that I do love, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? For right now, that's all I have, and I feel like for now it's enough. And just like with anything else, I think if you work hard enough on it, you're gonna land it and you're gonna get it. Ooh, look at that, buddy. How did that feel? One to the dome, one to the and right when I was using my health shot. Too cocky, too cocky. And I'm not the greatest at games, as you can see, especially on PC. Especially on PC. You're never gonna catch me here and say, holy cow, gamers just killed 20 bodies, didn't die once. But I could do cool shit like that sometimes. Yes, sir. So yeah, you're never going to see me get 20 kills. And oh, man. And I guess that's why my gaming channels never took off. Because even though I was good, I wasn't the best. You know, and I guess when you're not the best, and I don't know, I guess it's weird to say I didn't want to be the best. So I guess when you aren't the best and you don't want to be the best, it's kind of hard to try to be into the whole gaming YouTube thing. Just because, I mean, who wants to watch somebody that's a little above average wreck it at a game? You know what I mean? Not a lot of people do, but it is what it is. Ooh, how about the window, broski? Who took my kill? Like, I'm so new at this gaming stuff that I have to look at the keyboard every so often. And my arms are so bad when I play this keyboard stuff. If I thought I was bad, that guy's bad. That guy's bad. He's 10 times worse than I am. Yeah, man, I hope that kind of explains to you guys a little bit of who I am and what it is I enjoy to do. You know, I can get into a lot of more of my hobbies. You know, I love working on cars. Not more as mechanic working on cars. I you know, I've worked as a mechanic. But more as in, you know, tricking them out. I love putting sound systems in my cars, LED lights everywhere. I'm one of those guys, you know what I mean? I always keep my car super clean. No, I guess I always have kept my car super clean. It's a little different once you start having kids, and number one, you don't have the time, and number two, they always got to eat in the car. No matter where you take them, they're drinking a baba or eating something and making the car a complete mess. But yeah, man, I'm really big into the automobile stuff, and like I said, I can go on and on and on. But I feel like a lot of that stuff is super irrelevant. Big dummy. Big dummy. I feel like a lot of that's super irrelevant. Bottom line is, I enjoy the auctions. I enjoy bidding. I enjoy comics. I enjoy the artwork. I enjoy a lot of stuff. And I always enjoy coming back to the roots of everything that I've loved, which is gaming. I love it to death. I guess I can't say to death, but I love it. Let's not exaggerate, gamers. Let's not exaggerate. But that's truthfully where my gamer's name came from. I always thought about what would be a cool name to have as a gamer. And I noticed that, hey man, it's my land. It's my gamer's land. And I was so thrown off. When I realized that no one had it. Like, I play Call of Duty with Gamer's Land. And I was super surprised when I realized that nobody would carry that name. And I always thought it was a super cool name, you know what I mean? It's original, you know what I mean? It's original to myself. And it kind of sounds off with the whole Gamers Land comics. But like I said, man, I thought, you know, I'm into comics, I'm into games. This is Gamers Land Comics, you know what I mean? And more. Like, it used to be collectibles because I used to do a lot of collecting of other things. Come on, bring on the heat, baby. Bring on the heat, baby. Bring on the heat, baby. We're dead. Bring on the heat, baby. Don't tell me the chicken wants some of this too. Ah! Fiery came and smashed me. Oh, man. Come on, buddy. You can't do that to a brother. Man, I hope you guys, either way, I hope you guys are enjoying the video, man. I hope you guys are enjoying learning a little bit about myself. I always feel like I learn so much from you guys when we're in the auctions, the way you guys are, the way you guys, you know, where you guys are with yourselves. There's always so much to learn from people in anything that we do with one another. And it's super cool to see how nice you guys are to each other. And especially when we started doing the whole grow on YouTube thing. I couldn't believe how many of you guys are supporters, and I couldn't believe that even if you don't tune in for, you know what I mean, a 2-hour stream, or you don't, you know, watch every video or any of that, you know, it's super cool to see you guys at least subscribe and every once in a while join in, and once in a while drop a comment and do what you guys do. I mean, to me, that's super cool. I respect that so much, and especially someone even like K Titus that goes out of his way to make sure that he does shout outs videos for people and help people grow as he's growing. I mean, that's a big shout out to you, K Titus. You have no idea how much that means to people like myself, and I know MLB feels the same way. I mean, when you're coming from nothing, and I don't mean nothing like in life, I just mean nothing in general, when it comes to these type of things with gaming and YouTubing, or gaming, should I say, comic book collecting, and whatever it is that you do. When it comes to YouTube, nothing is easy. And oh man, third place. Woo woo. And truthfully, where am I? Gamers Logic. Oh, I need to change my name. I forgot to change it here, guys. Well, I guess there's a secret. Gamers Logic used to be my gaming channel, my gaming name. And we're gonna switch that because now we are Gamers Land and we have to represent who it is that we are. But like I said, man, it was go back here. Is it the main menu? It's super cool for people like Titus to do the things that they do, man. I know myself and everybody else that's stuck in here. I'm trying to figure out how to change my name. I know that myself and a lot of people that are just starting off on YouTube appreciate that. We appreciate people like Titus. We appreciate people like Lisa. We appreciate people like JB who shouts on my brother, or if you post him on Instagram, tags you on Instagram. That shit is appreciated. You know, Meta's always showing love. All those things are definitely appreciated. And anywho, you guys, I guess this video's been going on long enough. I'm not a politics head, but at the same time, I've been dying. How do I get out of here now? I've been dying to see Trump's first debate with Joe Biden, and I'm gonna have to watch that because I feel like Trump is gonna make Joe Biden look like a fool. So maybe before we end this, we'll do one more game. We'll kind of go back to the old days and focus on the gaming portion more than the talking about myself portion. But I do hope you guys learned something from me. I hope you realize that I'm a down-to-earth guy. I enjoy doing the things that I do, and I never mind learning more. I have my things about me, but at the end of the day, who doesn't? But other than that, it's always much love to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And for this last little 3, 5, 10, however long this match is, let's get into some gaming, man. And let's go ahead and beat some ass. We're going to take the AUG out because I feel like the AUG is the shizness. Look at this guy thinking he's the dopest thing on the face of this earth. And he is. And he is. But that's a conspiracy because he's a cheetah. No, I'm just kidding. But that is a conspiracy that he got me there. Everything in video games is a conspiracy. I remember being in Modern Warfare 2 and I was saying, these guys are cheating. They're cheaters. Cheating this, cheating that. And then you find out there is hack lobbies and you're just like, oh man, I was right. Same thing with Black Ops 2. My God. Once in a while, I'll hop on that just because I miss like the certain maps. And that thing is ridiculous. Ridiculous with the cheats. We don't do none of that. I know MLB told me he was... Yo, come on. MLB told me he was playing Warzone the other day on the PC. And I did hear that Activision did this thing where... Come on, dude. You can't be that good, bro. Get out of here. Conspiracy, I tell you. Yeah, you better lay down, fruitcake. He was playing Call of Duty and he told me how he got into a game, and I mean he could see through walls and buses and see what I mean, man. They just pop out of nowhere. It's another conspiracy. Get out of here. But I thought that was pretty hilarious. Never been one to cheat. Never been one to even play games like that. My whole mission. That's what I mean, man. How do they just keep popping up? And they wonder why people camp in games. So I'm just gonna go, since I am a noob. Lay the hell down. Okay. And look at that. I mean, you're gonna tell me that they have backup wherever they go. Where's my backup? Please, where is my backup? Let me get some backup here. I remember when I first played this game, I tried playing it with a controller. Huge mistake. Lay down, fruitcake. This is what they want. This is what we're going to give them. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how we do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Better lay down, mother. We're going to keep PG on this one. I know we dropped the S word earlier. We dropped a few words. We're going to go ahead and reload right now while we have the chance. We're going to zoom into some action, baby. And, of course, it's a guy to the right. It's not even a guy to my left. Come on, man. You better get out of here. Better grow yourself a pair. Ooh, buddy, wiped them. Wiped them out right in front of my face. I love seeing that. Well, that's my guy. Sorry. Sorry, brother man. Sorry. Gotta go ahead and tell him sorry for that. Sorry for the shooting of the back. Oh, I almost shot that guy too. I'm so used to being a terrorist. Lay the fuck down. Lay the fuck down. Forget PG. We're done with PG. We're gonna go rated MA over here. We're gonna go rated MA over here, people. That's what gaming's all about. If you ever played Modern Warfare 2, you know what gaming was all about. You know what the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 community was all about. And you know we didn't take nothing from no one. No one, sir. We're not doing too bad on this one. We're not even ranked on there. Holy cow, we are doing bad. Oh, we got our guys falling. They're dropping like flies. It's the chicken's fault. I had to kill the chicken. Lay down. Lay down. You messing with gamers. Come on, gamers. Ooh, ooh. Come on, gamers. Ooh, my arm is killing me already. I can only do about an hour of this PC gaming stuff, guys. He's hiding over here in the corner. We're going to wait him out. Reload real quick. Put me in the run for first place. I'm not even on here. How am I not on here? I don't even want to know where this guy got me from because I'm looking at the screen the whole time and he's nowhere to be found. I'm telling you guys that is part of that conspiracy right there. Lay down, buddy. Lay down. You guys are messing with the champ now. And the champ is getting super pissed off. The champ refuses to take your BS. My man's here just got blasted. Lay down. My buddy hooked it up with the kill. Let's get it, baby. And of course, his other backup buddy shows up because it's a conspiracy. Tell me that's not a conspiracy, man. Tell me that wasn't the biggest BS you guys have ever seen. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, buddy. Every time I hear him. Hey, that look like Todd. Sorry, Todd, man. That look like you, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, buddy. Chicken. I don't know what that guy was looking at. Fruitcake. No, 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 gamers! Ah! Slack move on my part. Press the wrong button, but we got this other guy right here. We're going to just take out as soon as he comes up these stairs. Lay down. We're done taking this from you guys. We're going to get out here because it's going to be go big or go home. It's going to be go big or go home. They're going to be coming from this way, though, because like I said, there's nobody on that side. We only have a few rounds left. Oh, we gave him the win by my last kill. There's Todd up there with his 80 points. I wasn't even on the board, so I have to see what Mago Smiles 2. We were all the way down here, 19 and 13. That was horrible. So we're not even going to put that in the video, but we are because we don't care. Anywho, you guys, let me go ahead and switch this up. I cannot thank you guys so damn much for tuning in. Like I said, I hope you guys learned a little bit about me. And if you did, that's awesome. If you enjoyed the video, hit a thumbs up. And if you ever get bored, come hang out with me. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos where I do things like this, so there's more to do instead of just watching me lift up some books and do things like that. So hopefully we can mix it up a little bit. I don't want to veer away from the comics because that's how you guys subscribe to me. That's how you guys, I found you guys. So we're never going to veer out from that. But I think I'm going to start doing something else. I think I'm going to make you guys a part of my my comic store, I guess. I want to start kind of involving you guys. And if you're not out there selling or you're having a hard time selling, I'd love to help you guys push forward because like I said, I make good sales. I know my way around selling books in a certain way. Obviously, you guys, if we ever did business, come on, you guys get the hookup, man. You guys get books for what their true value is. But when I'm out there hustling, you got to make your money somehow because anybody that sells comics knows it's not the easiest thing to flip. So maybe I'll do a series where I bring you guys in on when I start putting posts up there so that you guys can see how I do it, how I word it. I can show you guys how I manipulate when someone likes something and how I pretty much convince them in a way to buy it. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll figure it out. But for now, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Wait. Hit subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And don't forget, much love like always. And peace.